Live from the Northeast Comedy Cabaret, it's Back to the Humor with your host, Logan, and your co-host, Stephen Bryan.
Welcome to another episode of Back to the Humor. My name is Logan.
And I'm Stephen Bryan.
Today we're going to be interviewing a couple comics, but first we're going to talk a little bit. How was your Labor Day weekend?
It was pretty good. I didn't do anything. How about yours?
It was, I don't really remember it. I was drunk most of the time. Yeah, that's about it. I didn't do anything.
All right, great.
I didn't even barbecue. I don't think I had one hot dog.
Oh, you count them normally?
Oh yeah, well I mean, if you go, it's like always if you go somewhere and you eat a hot dog, you have to.
And you make a
well, when you go, whenever you go anywhere that has hot dogs, at the end you're always like, I had like 5 hot dogs.
You have like a board.
We have a board. The board's in your head, but it's there.
Okay, I was just wondering. I was curious.
So.
Do you tally hamburgers as well?
Do I what?
Tally them?
Oh no, hamburgers is like the bonus round. It's like if you can eat 5 hot dogs and you fit a hamburger in there, you're on a whole other level of everybody else.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So your points count for more. Not that you're competing with anybody. It's really just a personal thing.
Okay.
You don't do that?
Nah, I don't do it at all.
Why not? You don't even eat hot dogs, do you?
Your eyes are beautiful.
Thank you. All right. We're going to bring up our first guest for the night, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Hughes.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Hey, buddy. I know what you're saying about the hot dog thing. You try to beat your own personal record, Kat?
I'm the host. I talk first.
Sorry.
How do you feel about my hot dog thing?
Sorry, there we go. I see what you're saying from it. You try to beat your own record every year, every time you go to a barbecue. Kind of like when the guy does his duty, tries to beat his own time. No.
No.
You have no idea what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what he's talking about? No.
The only one
I don't think racing to jerk off is kind of a thing that guys do. I don't think that
it's like the anti-racing.
What?
Like you last longer.
You said beat your own time. That would mean that you did it in a shorter amount of time.
Beating your time means you last longer. Like you beat the time of another guy, like fighting another guy. That means you last longer.
So you match times with other people?
No, with yourself.
Like a website
with yourself.
I mean, do you have to provide proof? Do you have to like videotape it?
Yes.
This is some weird sex thing, isn't it?
It's actually just myself.
Just you. You're the only person on the whole website.
And you imagined everyone else competing against you?
No, I just made a bunch of different accounts. And act like there's other people.
But when
this is starting to feel real almost.
Yeah, this is a real thing though. How long have you been a comedian?
About 5 months now.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I actually did. It was rough at first, and then I realized not to care if you don't get the laughs at first. It'll eventually come.
Yeah.
And then started to pick up. So yeah, I'm starting to get into it.
Why did you start doing comedy?
I actually went to a couple of the actual shows here, and a couple of my friends actually dared me to start it. And liked to do it once, and I ended up, really enjoying it when I went up. And I've just, I just kept doing it. And doing it. And 5 months later.
And doing it well?
Doing it well. No, I don't know about well, but 5 months later, I'm actually starting to get into it.
That's good.
Back to the humor, come on.
Where do most of your jokes come from?
This thing, I don't know what the hell goes on, but
what is this thing?
I don't know if it's a brain or just like a black hole of ideas.
I'm pretty sure it's a brain.
Yeah,
sometimes
I'm not a doctor, but if you,
I don't think the other thing exists ever.
Yeah.
Just random crap that just pops.
Pretty sure if it was a black hole, we'd all be probably fucked.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. But no, just random stuff that pops in my head when I'm bored, and then I just experiment for no apparent reason. And hatred of certain things like NASCAR.
NASCAR?
Yes, NASCAR.
Why do you hate NASCAR?
It's so boring.
But dude, fast cars go fast.
Yeah, and crashing cars don't happen enough.
That's why you only watch ESPN and NASCAR.
Well, that's not watching NASCAR.
That's watching a little bit of NASCAR. That's watching some NASCAR. It's watching NASCAR on ESPN.
Yeah. Close enough, but that's not NASCAR. People actually sit there and watch them go around in circles for 3 hours.
Which is fine. I mean, if you're going to drink a case of beer in one day, watching something go into the circle is probably the best thing you can do. Golfing can get confusing though because they add backwards. And once you're drunk, you can't add backwards because you
And you're Southern, so you can add it on.
Yeah.
Oh! Shit, I'm from the South. Fuck.
Well, you're from like the north-south.
some.
Yeah, the North Virginia is
Oh.
like the north-south. It's still the south, but it's like the north.
I want to be north.
One Lake was nice having it.
Right, yeah.
Have a nice night, guys. Thank you, everybody.